It's
Yeah,
using.
now it's fixed.
Yeah.
Is the
So
voice coming now?
we'll wait 1 second for confirmation. Can someone confirm if the voice is coming or not in the stream?
Is there still an issue? Okay, now it's working. Yeah. So I forgot to forgot to add the voices. Sorry, but
Yeah,
now it's fine.
yeah, yeah, that happens. That happens. Now, otherwise, the game has taken a very drastic turn. I don't know. Harsh Bhaiya played a move, and the evaluation is -6 from 0 - 0.5. I don't know what. I don't theory here. What is wrong?
Oh, the knight is for type 1 undefended piece. So after playing knight c6, the knight will be under fire, right? The knight on
But
a4.
yeah, but Queen D1 back.
In d1, but how? I think you can win the knight somehow, but I don't know how. But how do you win the knight?
Yeah, after Queen D1, we have B5 incoming.
After queen d1?
Yeah, but B5, the knight escapes by C5. Oh,
Oh yeah, he had to take the center now. Yeah.
E5 traps E5 traps it. After playing E5, we have to move the bishop and then B5 will trap.
Oh, and then b5
Yeah,
will trap. Yeah, that's very instructive actually. Yeah.
yeah. Because I'm also using the engine here for analysis. Any of the viewers must not be fooled. This is not my acumen.
Yeah. We can also see after e5, bishop g3, and then b5 wins the knight.
Yeah. So that's a rather interesting turn of events because Harsh Bhaiya has played a lot of many games in London. So I think the blunder was the move Queen cross D4. The engine was suggesting B4 at that point. I personally thought that he would be taking E into D4.
Yeah, I also thought unity 4 was very natural,
Yeah,
and he finds it.
yeah.
Nice.
E5 has played now. White will be a piece down in this position if
Yeah,
the right move order is played.
yeah. It already looks a bit rough for
Yeah, but I think still white can play B5 now.
yeah. White can play which move?
B4. Yeah, sorry. Pardon me. I wanted to say B4. White can play B4 on this move.
b4. Oh, b4. Yeah, b4 is playable, but I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
but we can agree that the position is very bad for white in this position.
Yeah,
Because even after b4, you would sacrifice your bishop, and then the white bishop is already falling, and then it's played.
yeah. That's also possible. Yeah.
Yeah. Now b5 traps the knight. So b5 has been played. Let's see what happens. It's a rather interesting turn of events quite early in the game, adding to the excitement of the tournament. And Harsh Bhai is a really strong player, so if he can turn things from here, I wouldn't, put it past him that he can turn things around. And as
Yeah,
we know,
he's very defensive. So even if he play b5, b4, he can take the knight to the queen at least.
yeah,
So it doesn't work anyway.
yeah. So, Utkarsh Bhaiya, what I mean is Utkarsh Bhaiya is already a piece up in the opening. But I think that Harsh Bhaiya will still put a very good fight because he's one of the strongest players of the club.
Yeah, especially in defending, he's very good.
Yeah. He played before.
So
Now queen into a4.
yeah, queen takes it. If you want to be fancy, you can even try knight takes b4, but you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
So I don't know what he's calculating. Maybe he's again thinking of knight takes b4, but like queen takes a4 is the most easiest move. I mean, you're winning a piece and you're threatening queen trade. So
Yeah, there's a tendency of good players to always look for better in between moves. So I think Utkarsh is also doing that to find some, if there are any good in between moves he can play at this moment.
yeah. So that's the
So
tendency of strong players to like double check if there's any better move.
yeah. So Rohan, do you have the YouTube stream anywhere open on your mobile or in your laptop?
No, I don't have any.
So Malla bhaiya, do you have the YouTube stream open anywhere?
No.
Also, you can mute the camera. Otherwise, you can mute. Otherwise, the voice is little bit echoing.
Okay, which one should I mute?
Or you can mute the.
Both of them you can mute it.
You can mute your mic. Or are they? No, it's okay. It's back to normal. It's back to normal.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's go back again to the game. So Utkarsh bhaiya has a clearly decisive advantage in the opening moves, but as chess fortunes, swindle in a tiny second of time, so anything can happen still.
Word is a bit messed up. I'm at Karthik. Wait.
Yeah, that's okay. So I liked how Utkarsh bhaiya played c5 in the opening. Like when I play London, I play London. I play usually a very d4 d5 type of solid structure, and after White puts his knight on e5, I found it very suffocating for Black to get a clear indoor clear plan. But c5 and not playing d5 with Queen b6 were some very good moves and very educational too. And so Utkarsh bhai had played the move Queen cross b4.
Queen cross a4. Yeah, a4.
Yeah, now Queen cross a4 can be played, but I don't think he should play it because he's already down a piece. Why would he want to exchange more pieces?
Yeah,
But
but engine says that's the best move because at least you mess up the pawn structure, right? But that's
yeah,
not a good compensation. No human will
yeah,
play that. Yeah.
yeah. Queen b6, yeah, Queen b6, Queen f6, f3. I'm sorry, but Queen f3 was the best move also. I thought.
Yeah, I think Harsh Bhai knew that taking the queen is the best move, but practically that's a very bad move, right? Because it'll be easier for
Yeah,
black to win.
yeah. Let's see what happens now.
Yeah,
I think if I was black, I would play bishop b7 and or try to develop my bishop on e7 and then castle, play safe. I'm already up
yeah,
a piece.
yeah. But in a classical game, I would play I think d5. But if it's a blitz game, I would definitely play bishop b7 or bishop e7. If it's a rapid or any longer time control like this game, then I would play d5 because d5.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
d5 looks too strong.
yeah, d5 some bishop g4 ideas also, and
Right. Hmm.
so d5, the thing is you have to calculate bishop takes f6 and taking any of the pawns, but
Oh, yeah, yeah,
I don't know if that works. I don't think you will play d5 because d5 it is like unnecessarily making it complicated. So
yeah. I think bishop e7 would be the safest move.
yeah, I think bishop e7 is the safest move.
The engine is getting haywire and suggesting bishop cross b4,
Bishop cross d4.
b4, bishop cross b4.
Oh, bishop cross b4.
How is the continuation? I don't know.
Cross b4.
Bishop cross b4, c cross b4, then I think queen cross b4 or knight cross b4.
Yeah, it's very good also.
Yeah, it looks very promising, but you I know have to have that calculation at the back of your mind. Otherwise, it would be straightly giving a piece for 2 pawns.
Yeah. So I don't think he will play that. Definitely he will not play bishop takes b4. Even if he saw
Yeah,
bishop takes b4, he won't play. That's too complicated.
yeah.
So what did he play? Oh,
Oh,
he.
he played knight cross b4.
So that looks like
Oh
a
boy.
blunder. I don't know. It looks very, very, very sharp. Now he's going to take a rook also. Maybe I don't. I
Yeah,
don't
he
know.
can
Like
take the rook, but then the fork will come. It's getting too complicated. I don't know.
yeah, it's very complicated now.
Yeah, I don't think that was the most precise move. You can take the rook.
Yeah. I think he just he just want to win the
Yeah,
game immediately.
easily and somehow there's
Yeah.
a tendency of winning with beauty. There's tendency of getting the lecture. I think the best move will be taking the rook
Yeah, yeah,
because then the
of course.
bishop on c7 is also c8 is also unprotected. So I think
Yeah, even
the
I'm not sure like what's his continuation after taking the rook because if you play knight c2 check after king d2, then you take the rook. Then you can take the bishop. So I don't
yeah
I don't think Why would he play bishop
So
knight
maybe
d4?
after queen takes rook and then knight c2, king d2. Then I
Then
think
I can give knight h. No, you can't give. You can, no, you can't give because queen covers the square too. No, but the queen also covers the square, so you can give knight e4 check, right? Because the queen on a4 covers the e4 square.
knight e4 check.
But so he'll play king e2 maybe after knight c2 check. King e2. Um, I'm not sure after what.
No, if you play king a2, then you can play queen c4 check, and then the bishop on c8 will also be protected. Now, if you
Uh,
play king e2, then
oh,
white can play.
yeah. So but then if you yeah, I think that's what he calculated. So I think there's some checkmating threats.
Yeah,
So,
but
so
the engine is showing minus 3.8 here.
minus 3.8.
Yeah, so it was minus 9, so the evaluation shot down. So I don't think that it may be a forced checkmate, but for a human to calculate, such an enormous defense because
Yeah,
knight
yeah,
e4 is
because
too strong.
yeah, knight e4 is coming. Also, queen c4 is coming. So
Yeah,
it's very hard
queen,
to
queen,
defend.
queen c5, no, queen c4, queen c4, queen c4. Yeah,
Yeah, so it's very hard to defend. I think now that I think of it, I think it's a very good move. Yeah, he plays the best move, but still, I don't think it's gonna
yeah.
save him.
He exchanges the rook.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so king e2 is the best, I think. King e2, king e2 and queen c4. Um, the problem is knight gets undefended, right? So if you play king e2, queen c4, king d2, then if you play knight e4, then you can take the knight on c2.
yeah. But wouldn't he take the rook on a2 after
Uh,
king d2?
oh
Rook
yeah,
on
yeah, yeah.
a1.
Yeah, he take the rook on a1. That,
Yeah.
but then queen will be hanging on c8 with the bishop on c8. So
Oh,
that's
yeah, 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 yeah.
bishop on f1. Sorry, so that doesn't
Yeah.
work. Yeah, so that's the issue.
Hmm.
The queen will be hanging, so the bishop on
Yeah,
f4.
I think that was rather it requires long calculation to see that after king moves, then the queen will be hanging on c4.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's why the evaluation is not has gone in somehow white favor little bit from minus 9 to minus 4.
But I like what he did there because now the game is more exciting. Now we'll see
Yeah,
what will happen. Otherwise, we'll know most probably
yeah,
Harsh Bhaiya will lose. But
yeah,
this one now
because he
anything
would
can happen.
yeah, if he would have played safe, then it would be easy white, easy black win. But now he has made it interesting again. Let's see what happens. King e2 is the most injured suggested move, which is correct because of otherwise knight e4 would pick up another piece.
So there's an interesting suggestion they said. So one person is telling White could have probably taken the knight on f6 first, and then the knight e4 check. Then knight e4 check won't be coming, right? So before taking the
Rook.
before before taking the rook, maybe knight bishop takes f6, but I don't know. That feels wrong. I'm not sure.
No, 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 I don't think. Oh, now it's very bad now.
Yeah, yeah,
Engineer is suggesting for queen to take the knight.
yeah. Because now knight f2 is also coming in some variations.
Oh, yeah. The piece
Yep.
is also falling and the king is also boxed in, so I think it's very difficult now. I think he didn't see the move that after the king moves, the queen on c4 would be threatened. I think he saw queen c4 and then
Yeah,
discarded the king e2 move.
yeah. Now it's very bad.
Yeah. So that was a rather sharp game. I thought what my initial presumption was that
Oh
oh,
wow, that's
that the
even a
game,
worse move.
yeah, now
Oh, now it's first mate. Is it first mate? There should be some mate here, right? I
the
mean,
engine they should be because all the pieces are in the fray and the king there's no defense.
yeah. And there's a tendency like after playing some bad moves, you tend to play even worse moves. So that's also an issue.
Yeah, because the morale gets down, yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
morale gets down. It ticks. So if he plays king b1, it's checkmate with king d2. So the only moves possible is king d1.
Wait, what? What is it? King b1? How did King b1? There is knight d2 checkmate, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
knight to checkmate. Yeah.
So he had to play king d1 and walk into the discovery
Walk
of
into
the
the
queen.
discovery.
Then you can at least in the rook back. So there will
So I
there
think, yeah,
there definitely be
yeah,
a checkmate here, but
yeah.
uh,
Also, black has to be very cautious because if he misses one checkmate, then white can checkmate. Queen cross c7, queen cross c8.
yeah, but most of the moves are gonna come with check, I think.
Yeah. Oh, it's forced mate in 10. The engine has just cooled down.
So comment down in the chat, guys. What's the first mate in 10?
Forced mate in 10. Anyone who gets it
You
will
get
get a.
nothing. You get
No,
nothing. You get
he will get
nothing.
it. He will get a treat from me and you because we know they won't get it. So what's the harm in saying? Whoever, so it's a forced 10, mate in 10. Whoever gets it will get a party and treat from me.
Yeah, you get it fast before it reaches the end product.
Yeah. So I think we will see the second game again, and I think we will see Sicilian in the second game. No? Oh,
Hmm. This also come really winning because that's a check,
yeah.
and you can even castle king side after this. But he plays a forcing move, and now he's going to take the bishop too.
Now we'll take the bishop, and now it's an easy win.
Yeah, after we can even castle king side. I mean, there's nothing for white here now. I think he's going to resign it this one.
Yeah.
I mean, he just going into the mating net purposely. I think. I get you.
Yeah, but there are no still meeting threats. Also, no, your bishop, knight
Oh, he's.
can
I
move
think
with.
he's hoping for d4, like d5. So the bishop checking the king, right? But the queen takes a bishop.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. That's why he played it. That's why he played
Yeah,
it. True.
that's what he's hoping for. And he's also attacking the knight, but I don't think it can take the knight. That just looks too risky for me. So if
Yeah,
I
you can
was
play, f5.
yeah, so if I was black, I would just castle and then I just even if you take the knight, then you can somehow
Yeah,
mate him. Even if you can't mate, then
yeah.
you're up a lot of material. So
I would get check if I was black at this moment. At every move, I will check.
yeah,
So
so
even if
F
it's not mate, I would torment the opponent.
yeah, but then if you play h5 or f5 check, then he's going to take the knight. Then you have to find a
So
continuation there.
then we can play bishop e7
Bishop e7. Yeah, that's
if you take
probably
the knight.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
probably yeah, checkmate, right? Yeah, checkmate. So you
H4
play
is better. Yeah, h5
yeah,
is better.
yeah, h5. So h5, if you play king h4, king h4, um,
Mm,
king h4 then queen f2, queen f2, g3. There should be some mate here.
yeah, this if force mate in 8, whoever gets it again chat, you're on. Force mate in 8.
Yeah,
Let's see who can get it at first. So this game, a little blunder with the queen cost d5. Queen that cost Harshbhaiya the game, but they are still there's another game, 15 plus 10. So I think he will be bouncing back in then. And Utkarsh Bhaiya will most probably play e4. So Harshbhaiya plays Sicilian, right?
Harshbhaiya plays Sicilian. I actually don't know. Does he play Sicilian? Somehow he doesn't get black with me. I don't know why. He
Oh,
always get white, and then he always crushes me with London.
true, true. He always crushes me with London too. I've seen some of his games. He's playing Sicilian, and I myself don't play Sicilian, and there are humongous amount of line Sicilian, so I don't know which line. So
Yeah,
we'll be again turning to Rohan. You play the Sicilian, right?
yeah.
And
I like Nardo. If you play Nardo, then I'll be like, yes, that is the game.
so I don't know why he's taking so long, Utkarsh Bhaiya.
Yeah, he finds it. He finds it. Yeah,
Yeah, he's finding the mate. I think it's mate in 7 now. I think he's hell bent on finding the force mate continuation.
yeah.
Only one more, two moves are possible. Either king g3 or king h4.
King g3. King g3. Okay, king g3 or king h4. No? So king h4. Queen takes f2. Maybe
If you play king, no, king h4, then oh no, yeah,
queen takes
f2
f2.
queen cross,
Maybe queen
yeah,
takes f2. Versus checkmate. I
or
don't.
bishop e7 maybe.
Bishop
No, no,
e7, Hangsa,
Hangzhou,
bishop
bishop,
on.
yeah, bishop on c7.
You don't play that.
Yeah, that's why I think the Indian is sitting bishop, no, king g3 because there's no check after it.
There's h5 check, right? H4
Yeah,
check.
h5, h5,
H4, sorry.
h4, h4, h4. Then king may again jump to g4.
Yeah, h4.
Yeah, h4.
King g4 as well, you know. G4. Oh, king g4, f5. Knight, take the knight and
Bishop
um,
e7.
bishop e7. King
Um,
g6. Oh,
then
that's
f6. F6 is mate then.
f6. Wait, how is f6
Yeah,
coming?
queen. The discovered check from queen is coming. No, f4, f4. I'm saying f4, f4.
Oh yeah, f4. F4. We take the pawn on g7 and then maybe queen
Queen
h
h7.
queen
Queen h7
h7.
will be made. No,
But then he
yeah,
can go
equally
to
made then.
he can go to f6. It can be made somehow, but king will go to f6 then after queen h7. It's a wrong calculation.
No, our bishop is on e7. No, so I don't think that he can go to f6.
Bishop. Okay, when did the bishop come to east? Oh yeah, after taking the knight. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's second. Yeah.
So force mate in seven moves. Let's see if Utkarsh Bhaiya gets it, and this is the first match of the finals of the Mashal tournament.
Yeah. So someone in the chat said Harshbaya plays Nardo. So that's a good sign. We can see a sharp game again.
Yeah, shout out to whoever that pointed that out. Thanks.
Yeah, Harshraj, thank you for pointing that out. Okay, he
Oh,
plays this one.
but this is somehow not continuation that was played earlier too.
But
Now it's a
not
force mate in
checkmate.
six.
It's,
Yeah,
yeah, he take the pawn and take the knight.
it's a force mate in six now.
Yeah, you take on f2. He takes a knight and there should be something there, of
Yeah,
course.
then d no not d4, then f5 or something.
Yeah,
So
f5. But yeah, he places in.
yeah, I let the pain end. It's mate and six. I want to watch some new game with because this is a complete win for Utkarsh Bhaiya.
Yeah, he blundered the opening itself, so that's kind of unfortunate.
Yeah.
So, but
Now
I don't see the mate yet. But even if he can't mate, then how can you win with white? I mean, there's no way for.
yeah.
Even if queen takes c8 happens, it's still very hard to win for white, or draw.
Yeah. I think Harsh Bhaiya should resign and focus on the next game. This might be taking a mental toll on him.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
it's
this
mate in two. It's mate in two.
yeah, he's mating too now. Yeah, but this also frustrates Utkarsh Bhaiya. So that's I think that is what he's banging on.
Yeah.
Want to frustrate Utkarsh Bhaiya.
Now it's mate in two with queen g6 and then queen g4.
Yeah, that's an easy one. He'll definitely see that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's hit
he's
it.
yeah. Next move checkmate. Will he resign or he'll allow the checkmate? Let's see.
Let's see what happens. Well, there's a little blunder in the opening, but it happens, yeah. So there's the
Yeah,
handshake and
he
design.
resigned.
So first game is won by Utkarsh Bhaiya, 1-0.
So
Yeah, any reactions, Malla Bhaiya?
हाँ हाँ
Any reactions on the match?
yeah it was actually yeah like it was a like simple mistake from us so yeah let's hope the next game will be
That's why you start me blunder.
can we take queen into d4 queen into d4
क्वीन इंटू डी फोर तो वो पूरा नहीं था कि ई डी फोर मारना पड़ेगा फिर दिस बिशप विल बिकम वल्नरेबल तो उसके अलावा प्ले करेंगे कुछ न कुछ करके ई फाइव पर
Easy fourth के लिए मैं
Change of sides. Now Utkarsh Bhaiya will
let's
be,
take a 5 minute break everyone
yeah.
yeah,
So we have a 5-minute break. in this break, we can enjoy watching the hostel of IITBHU, which
Yeah.
you and I may never get to witness.
You will get to witness.
Let's hope that we will get to witness.
So this is the hostel of IIT Does anyone want to see in chat? You can see it now.
Yeah, tell to your friends then live streaming of IITBHU hostel is being done and
Yeah.
get more audience here.
It's also a campus tour, by the way.
Yeah. I don't want. I think that many of you do not want to hear it, but you may never get to see the campus in real. So it's better to tune into our YouTube stream and see the virtual campus. See it
Yeah.
virtually.
Yeah.
So in the next match, Harshvaya will be white, and we'll be seeing most probably some Sicilian.
Yeah. If anyone have any question on the chat, you can ask right now. So we can answer the question right now because we are on short break.
Yeah, and we are on 5 minute break. We have Utkarsh Bhaiya with us. We have Malla Bhaiya with us. Both are ex-captains of the club, so you can ask something.
Yeah, you can ask about the hostel also if you are willing to.
Yeah,
No.
and if you are not depressed enough, then also you can ask about when you will be returning. To which I will reply maybe never. Let's see what happens in the second game. The first game was quite we can say one-sided, but after the knight cross b4, it got a little interesting for some time.
Yeah.
Still, it was a good game. It's a 5 minute break.
Good, but that's the most interesting goal in this.
Yeah.
Even that is winning. Even that is winning. Because I knew if he would take the rook, I have the chance to hunt the king.
Yeah.
If he would I'm not a butcher. I try to be an artist. Sometimes it works.
Yeah, we can have a post-match conference with Utkarsh Bhaiya too. I don't know if he's hearing us.
Maybe he's not hearing us. Right?
Yeah, he is concentrating for the next match.
I think it's on mute. Maybe it's on mute.
No, no. No, yeah, no. I was asking Malla Bhaiya about his views and he heard us.
What?
You can hear us, right?
Yeah, you can hear us.
There was an earphone. Right now.
Yeah, right now he can hear us. So no, we
Yeah,
were
okay.
asking what were your thoughts about the match, this match.
My thoughts about the match, yeah, he blundered in the I changed the line. I generally play a different line. He is quite adept at London system. As his name suggests, God is he's God in London system, I suppose.
Oh.
So I changed the line a bit. I just tried to tickle somewhat, and yeah, I was expecting he will play knight c3 instead of c3 because c3 provides a lot more stability in the game, though it becomes a rather solid variation. Knight c3 is a sharper one, but if you play it correctly, I was expecting this. That he basically blundered with queen into d4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, queen
And that
d4.
rook sacrifice, did you calculate it through the rook sacrifice?
Yeah, I did calculate it. I knew that I just found that it would be interesting. I knew I would lose some advantage if he would not capture the rook, but I was quite sure if he would take the rook, I have a very decent chance to hunt the king.
Yeah, and
So
rook, and taking the rook was the best move. So it still was very good.
was the best. I just knew that my advantage would be decent.
Yeah. So the next match is about to begin. Malla Bhaiya, can you share the link?
What?
That study link for the next match.
I'll be doing in the same one.
Same one, just change the chapter.
So I can't see the Malabaya screen, like board screen. So,
I stopped seeing it.
okay. So,
Yeah, there's also Okay. So there were some logistics talk, none of which concern the viewers. The second match will be beginning shortly. In this time, Harsh Bhaiya will be black and Utkarsh Bhaiya will be white. So for all UCCLian fans out there, this may be a treat for you. And for someone as lazy as me who plays the Karukan, I will spend the next 40 minutes asking Rohan what lines are being played.
I used to like Karokan a lot, but then something happened. Yeah, they always play the advanced variation, and then I just positionally get cramped always. So
Something
that's why I stopped.
happened. What something? You mated me in 6 moves. That something happened.
No, like when I'm black,
Yeah. Oh.
when I play Karokan, advanced variation, I always get bad positions.
Oh. Yeah.
So that's why I stopped Karokan black.
Are we streaming?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
streaming. We're streaming.
Steam go रहे
No, no. The streaming is continuing. You can't use abusive words in
ये
between.
स्ट्रीम visible now.
Yeah, the screen is visible. Rohan, it's visible. Every
Mm,
screen.
yeah, it's possible.
Yeah. So we can resume the match.
Yeah. So guys, we are about to begin the second match of the finals. So let's get this started.
Cool. So next match has begun. Oh, English. That's rather surprise. On the first move, c4. So for all you Sicilian fans, there's still hope. C4, e5, maybe some sort of reserve Sicilian, but it's not played. Now, what is this line? I'm completely clueless here again. This was played by, that new guy whose name is Abad Pusrov, who defeated Magnus in this recently connected World Rapid and Blitz.
This is such something like Pano variation, I think. I don't know. Yeah, D5, and then there's two moves.
Pano.
I don't know. I think I'm not sure. Something like that.
Pano is in Karokan, no? You know the Pano variation.
Oh yeah, Karukan. Yeah, it's similar to
Yeah.
Karukan, but instead of C6, C6. Yeah. So
Yeah.
this is different.
It's transposing in some sort of Queen's Indian difference because if he plays
No,
d4,
this is modern opening now. Modern, right? Yeah, even
yeah,
it can become King's Indian or something
yeah,
else.
Queen's Indian because the bishop on b7 will be fianchetto. So I think it may be Queen's Indian. I don't
Yeah.
know the exact terminology.
Yeah, I think it's going to be modern, more modern, like modern variation, like, because you control the center with pieces rather than pawns.
Yeah,
Like modern opening.
yeah. So the basic principles of chess, as most of you already know, would be to control the center, but there are some sort of openings known as the modern openings, which develop the pieces rather than taking the center at first.
Yeah, in that actually you control the center with pawns usually, but in this opening you control center with pieces like knights and bishop. So in
So
modern opening.
d5 is played by Harsh Bhaiya to break the center, and now pawn could be isolated, but
Yeah,
he could,
C5. We get two. I don't know.
yeah.
C5. No, C5 not immediately, but like in future
After
maybe.
a certain time, you would play
Yeah,
c5 to weaken that e pawn.
yeah, because those pawns are overextended, but it does grab space. The uh, white pawns on
Yeah,
E5 and D4.
yeah. He played the top recommended move. I would not played it because I don't understand. Oh, it's basically developing with tempo.
Yeah, you have to develop your pieces fast because white has space, and if black doesn't develop fast, then he can get crushed with F4, F5. So
Yeah,
that's something very urgent thing you have to do.
true, true. Now c5 is being suggested by the engine.
C5 or knight E7, both are fine, I think.
Yeah,
But I think a human move is knight E7, right?
yeah,
You
knight
say.
e7. Maybe castle and then
Yeah. But wait, is queen A4 a threat? No, but the knight E7 defends the C6 square, so knight C6 can be played after that. Yeah, knight E7 is fine. But you always calculate queen A4 moves, right? Queen A4, then knight B C7, C6, and the knight is anyway. The bishop is defended. So.
yeah.
So he played bishop B7 and queen B3.
Yeah, he played bishop b7 and then what? Bishop
Queen
e7?
B queen B3.
Yeah, knight queen b3.
So he will either play
c5. I think c5
yeah
looks
C5. C5 or will you take the knight? No, right? You don't have to take the knight.
no. We shouldn't take the knight because then your after
Task wise,
c5.
yeah,
Yeah,
your task wise might become weak on the diagonal.
yeah.
like queen a3 or bishop a3 and all. It can be very annoying after if you take the knight. I think if you take the knight, you take with the b pawn because then bishop a3 is also coming.
Yeah. So I think will he play c5 here?
He plays
What will
c
Black play?
he plays c5 or a5. I think c5 is some. So this looks a bit iffy. Like knight c6. I think it's still fine. I think bishop b5 is a strong move. Bishop b5 because bishop b5 threatens the bishop, right? Bishop on b4.
Bishop b5, yeah.
The bishop b5 knight e7 also doesn't work because the knight is pinned and you can take the bishop on b4. So then
Yeah.
he'll have to defend the bishop.
No, it's Black move right now. No, it's Black move.
It's no, it's white to move, right? He played knight c6.
Oh, I don't know why it's not coming. Oh, now it's what?
It might take some time to come. He played knight c6 after.
So I don't know. In in my it's bishop a5. Yeah. Where are you?
He just played knight c6. Before that, I think white played queen b3. Yeah, after queen b3, he played knight c6 in my screen.
Is there? But you are not in the viewers. In the you are watching to the at the bottom of the screen. There are viewers now who are watching the study. So
Yeah.
where I am watching, there's me and Aditya Bhaiya, but there's no, you are not there.
Yeah, I'm not watching the other that one. I'm watching the screen that is shared by Aditya Bhaiya. But in
I don't
that,
know. Knight c6 is never played in this game.
let me just check the screen. I think yours is strong because I can see their board on my screen, right? And I think knight c6 is there in that one.
Okay. Let me.
Yeah, you ask Aditya Bhaiya.
Yeah. No, he has sent me a link. I will open that. Yeah. You were right. I don't know
So,
what happened there.
so again, Utkarsh Bhai is having a very fantastic position, I must say, because the bishops are very strong, and the center is also Utkarsh Bhaiya's, and there can be f5, f4, f5 after developing the pieces. So I really like vice position here. Black has to do something very quickly to get some advantage, but it's very hard to find what black is going to play. But one thing is black is up in development, so
I'm not finding the adequate link. I think Aditya he is presenting the study, but he's playing the moves.
uh, yes.
So wait, you can commentate. I'm sorting this out.
Yeah. So now he plays the best move, knight a5, attacks the queen. Because white is up in development, so white's only chance is to create initiative. So yeah, you have to create something because if white gets some more moves, then white is definitely better. But initiative is the only thing that can help black now because his position is a bit cramped. So I think queen c2 is what a normal person would play. Otherwise, you have to calculate some like engine serves queen a4, but that looks hard to play queen a4. I think queen c2 is what is going to be played.
Yeah. Now I'm at the screen again. Yeah.
So do you see the
Um.
engine evaluation also?
Yeah. Queen a4 is being set by the engine.
Like the points, you see the points?
+1.
Yeah, it's plus
+1
one.
and +1.
Yeah, someone is asking what's the engine evaluation, so it's plus one now.
Yeah. I would play Queen c2 better to be safe here. The
Yeah,
structure is quite good.
I was also saying the same. Queen c2. Queen c2 is probably the most natural move here.
Yeah.
But there's probably a point for queen a4, and he played it queen a4, right? No, he played queen
No.
b4.
Queen
b4.
b4. He's eyeing for that knight on e7.
Yeah.
basically attacking the knight on e7.
So the idea is if he plays knight c6, he's going to take the rook because the bishop also guards that square, and then we'll
Yeah.
win an exchange. So he
Yeah.
had
So you
to
cannot move the knight here. C5 is the line
c5
for
is the only move actually because we can't move the knight rook to e8 because the bishop
yeah
guards that
because the
square.
bishop is being guarding it.
So c5 is probably the only move here.
Yeah, or you can play c6 also.
c6 is so risky though. C6 queen takes e7. Takes e7. I don't know.
He
Oh, he
played
plays c
c6.
queens. Yeah, maybe it's fine because
Yeah,
c6
but
is fine.
I would take the knight on e7
Yeah, yeah,
because
same,
black.
same.
Yeah, take the knight on
Because
e7. Yeah, both.
because the d5 pawn will be it's defended, but the pawn structure is completely messed up. And
Yeah, basically we would steer into a position where black will have to capture the bishop on b5. So
yeah,
then we will have a complete solid center for white, but he does not do that. He plays
bishop d3,
b yeah
keeping the tension. I also like this move. I think this second best move. I don't know. Bishop d3.
yeah. Now it's +2 for white.
Yeah,
C6 was a it was okay move, but it somehow made the position look not so comfortable. The knight cannot retreat now. The bishop is closed.
yeah, but c5 because c5 the problem with c5 is you sacrifice a pawn, right? C5. That's why I
Yeah,
played c5 I think. But engines will find it.
yeah. He castled down.
The idea of c5 was, I think, I'm not sure because if you take twice, then the bishop will
Maybe rook
be,
c8. Maybe rook c8 was the idea.
the idea is, yeah, c5, rook c8 also, yeah. I think the reason he didn't play c5 is if c5, white takes, and then black takes, then the knight and the bishop will be kind of like, kind of
Oh yeah,
vulnerable, right? Kind of
yeah.
vulnerable.
You cannot move the knight because then the bishop will be hanging, and the knight is
Yeah.
being defended by the queen. So that puts a lot of pieces on hold.
Yeah, so I think after c5, maybe knight c6 was the idea. Because then you defend the knight. I don't know, but still the bishop will be hanged. So I don't know like what's the exact idea behind c5 was. Let me check after the game also.
Yeah, rook b8, maybe a good move. Rook he plays rook c8.
Let's see.
Yeah, that is also maybe a not good move because of the reasons you pointed out again. Even if you play c5 here, the bishop is still being at
Yeah,
somewhat.
maybe he want to take with the rook after c5. But then the rook is on the line with the bishop on a3, and
Yeah,
bad things can happen if you play c5
yeah,
and rook takes c5. But I'm not sure. Maybe there's no good discovery, but there's always a risk factor for
yeah. The
c5 and
engine is saying that this position is very good for white plus 3.5. It is the evaluation is into
yeah. I mean, this position is amazing for white. I mean, he has everything. He has center control. He has bishop pair and
space.
space, and he also has an attack against flanking, like queen b1 or something, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think
Basically, black pieces are maybe boxed down, and it's only I think matter of time before it's not the right defense is played that black falls apart.
f4 f5 f4 f5 is very interesting also, but there's no need to play f4 f5 I think because he wants to trade queens. This decision I don't like a lot, but it's not so bad, but I don't like it.
But you can blunder here very easily. Queen cross queen, then pawn. Then if you move your knight to e, basically you cannot take the queen. If you take
Yeah,
the
yeah,
queen, it's
yeah,
a blunder.
because
Yeah,
because if you move the knight, then there is d7 check.
yeah,
No, d7 fork.
yeah. Decent for queen. So it's a very type of
Tricky move.
sneaky move, tricky move, sneaky move. You cannot take the queen.
Okay, then it's fine because I thought he could. I thought he would take with the bishop, but then as you rightly pointed out, he can take with the pawn and then win material.
Yeah.
Black's
Now
bishop.
but the advantage is now completely lost for white. It's plus 0.8 again.
Hey, whoa, okay. Engines will find crazy moves. But I also thought queen d6 was not necessary because it doesn't threaten anything,
Yeah.
right? It
It's
just
basically, it stands on the assumption of taking the queen. So
Yeah.
if you take the queen, it's very good. But if it does not take the queen, then it's not that a good move.
Yeah, I really like the move Queen B1 there. I think the engine was also telling Queen B1, attacking the H7 pawn and the king, like only king is there on the king side.
Yeah.
And many attacks can come, like F4, Rook F3, Rook H3, Rook G3, so many ideas. Yeah, someone is saying bishop on B7 is so bad. That's also true. But if the position opens up, then it does have some potential energy. Like in an ideal situation like C5, or you can put the knight on knight on E4, and if black white takes a knight, then you can play D3 and open up the bishop. But it's hard, yeah. It's hard to activate the bishop on this side.
Now, engine is suggesting knight c4 here.
Yeah, knight C4 makes a lot of sense. Because knight C4, if you take that pawn, then you at least lose bishop pair advantage, and you also open up the bishop on B side after C5. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So
So I think
knight C4 makes a lot of sense.
um, that's why the advantage has plummeted from plus 3.5 to 0.8.
So knight C5, will he take the knight or he'll move the queen back? I don't know.
He have to take the knight because the bishop is also being threatened.
Oh
Moving the queen
yeah.
back may be a blunder because after c5
Whoa. That move. Looks
it's
bad.
not that bad, but I think he's thinking about taking on the next move. No, he cannot take still.
Yeah, he can't take C4.
Yeah, and this looks like a very um,
He want to like queen takes d8, rook takes d8, and protect the knight on each side. That's the idea. But
yeah, he's plummeted on that idea. He has to look for something else. He's plummeted on that the queen is there. He has to do something there.
yeah, I think black is playing a bit passively, but Harsh Bhai defends very well. So even if he's playing passively, he'll find a way to get advantage.
Yeah,
So from what I know, Harsh Bhaiya is not like so knowledgeable, but his middle game is very strong. But Utkarsh Bhaiya is like middle game is strong, but he's also very knowledgeable. So if you miss a middle game without an advantage, Harsh Bhaiya can you win this? I think I don't know.
cool insights. Let's see what happens here. Indian is suggesting exchange of queens.
Yeah,
Mm,
but
I
I
would also
don't.
think that exchange of queens may be good because there's no very good square for queen, white queen now.
Yeah,
Even
otherwise
if
the
it
queen
needs me,
queen has to go back to
yeah,
b4. Maybe
yeah,
his idea is to play rook d7 and kind
yeah.
of
Because
untangling.
that's why you have to exchange the queens now.
Yeah, to probably exchange it.
What happened? Something happened on the board. Oh, he didn't exchange it.
He played e6. Wow.
Wow.
You are seeing it?
E6. Yeah, yeah, e6.
E6?
Hmm.
Okay, this is going to get exciting now. He played e6.
Wow. A very strong attack can come here
Yeah,
because the
yeah.
knight and the bishop all are very aptly placed.
I really like the move e6 actually. Even if it's not the best move, I mean I really like the idea. Like he wants to like take on f7 obviously. Otherwise queen takes e6, and also the queen can retreat to g3 or f4, which is very attacking.
Yeah.
So p6 I really like, and if you trade queens, then I think you're losing somehow. I think because bishop takes d6, here you go rook c8. Um, there has to be something there. Not seeing it, but
Yeah. Indian is suggesting knight c4 here.
knight c4, yeah. Knight c4 or knight g6 is also well seen.
No, I'm seeing knight g4, depth 23.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. Oh, he took
Oh,
it.
he took.
Oh
Wow.
boy, that's very
Wow.
bold.
That's risky as hell. Thinking h1 is
Because
holding more here.
white knight is coming. Yeah. Oh boy, now queen e3, queen h3.
Wow, queen h3 is such a nice move, yeah. Queen h3, I had to
It was
play
very
it.
bad.
Yeah, I had to play g6 or h6. I think you play g6 then. But still, it looks.
No, on g6, I will exchange I will
Ah,
cross,
yeah.
take the
You
knight and then play.
take the knight and then play. But still, it's the
Yeah,
best move because it at least open up the seventh rank for defense. I see g6 is still
yeah,
best
yeah,
move. If you take the
yeah.
knight,
G6 has been.
queen takes e7 after bishop takes g6. Oh, after bishop takes g6, you can take the knight. Actually, that's a bad idea. If you play g6 and you
Yeah,
take on e7, queen takes e7, and you play
yeah.
bishop takes g6, there might
Oh,
be
you can take the knight because the checkmate
yeah,
has been already defended by the rook.
yeah, rook on c7. So you can take the knight on e2.
Yeah.
But then yeah, he can take the knight on e2. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, because there's no, rook e1 threats also because of back rank e6.
Background, yeah, background. I've seen the same.
It looks very good for, Utkarsh Bhaiya because the position is his position is very active.
Yeah. But g6 probably holding over. But if you play h6 and look at the life square weaknesses that's created after h6, sorry. H6.
Yeah, f6 is really very bad.
Yeah. So you played g6, which is the best move. Knight
Yeah.
f4. Knight f4 is also
And
very
now
nice move.
knight f4.
Yeah.
Knight f4 looking very deadly because a fork is also being threatened on e6.
Yeah, after taking on e7 also is yeah fork. Knight f4 is
Yeah.
just winning on the spot, I think. Can you play king g7 or something? I don't know.
After knight f4, after
After
knight
knight,
f4, what's the best move?
then knight e6. Wow, knight e6 is also coming after knight f4.
Knight f4, knight.
Knight e6 might also is knight e6 is also coming.
Yeah, knight e6 is a fork. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's also there. So many threats after knight.
Yeah. Bishop c8 is the
That
prescribed move.
yeah, but that's very hard to find. Bishop c8 is an insanely hard
Yeah,
move to
very
find.
hard.
Like if you see that move, you'll play it. But to see bishop c8 is very hard, I think.
He has to see bishop c8, otherwise the position is very bad.
Yeah, bishop c8. But logically he will see, but to consider that move, that's the hard part. Like consider
Yeah.
like move like bishop c8. Like, it's very hard to consider that move.
Hmm.
So if you play queen c8, what will white play? Queen c8. If
Queen e8.
yeah, queen c8 or queen d7, then white what will white play?
Hmm.
That is what I was wondering.
Queen c8.
Queen or queen d7. Oh, he
Oh,
finds
he
bishop.
finds it. He finds it.
Yeah. G4 is an absolute, absolute ludicrous move, but it actually makes sense. G4 actually makes sense.
Yeah.
It keeps the queen on the very attacking h3 square, and he might play queen h6 also. Queen h6 also looks very nice.
Queen h6. But after queen 6, then we have, knight
Knight,
g8.
knight g8 or even knight f4. Knight f4, does knight f4 work? Knight f4 maybe knight g6, right?
Yeah, knight f4 and knight g6. Yeah.
Even knight g8 also there is some knight g6 ideas. So I don't know. It is
Oh,
sharp.
yeah.
But
Knight g6 ideas.
it is sharp after because after king g7 the queen is attacked and the knight will be attacked. But then you can maybe defend the knight and the pawn takes and queen takes g6 might be very strong.
Yeah.
It's already very bad now.
Yeah, he surprised on the first move by playing English, while most of the people we were thinking that he
So
would be playing e4.
the knight takes g6 doesn't work because after knight takes g6, knight takes g6, the queen will be attacked. You can't take the knight with the bishop back. The knight takes g6 doesn't work now.
What?
Someone is telling knight takes g6 right now
Oh,
for white. It doesn't work right now.
Yeah, because you would directly exchange, and then your queen is all hanging all the moment. So at the moment you leave the check, your queen falls, and all the threat then goes away.
Yeah. So you have to address that the queen is attacked first, and then maybe think of knight takes c6. So Mohammed, the problem is the bishop on c8 attacks the queen on s3. So yeah, okay, now you found it. Yeah.
Oh, did he make a move? He's thinking, Utkarsh,
Yeah.
G4 is relatively very, I wouldn't play it. G4.
I would maybe
It's a,
consider g4 because anyway, black can never attack the king side. Like that's impossible because look at the pieces of black. So g4 in that sense makes sense because if you can't attack the king side, then it's okay to push those pawns and create weakness because black can't take advantage of those weaknesses.
yeah, and G4 also, takes the F5 square away from black's knight.
Yeah, it is also like very very hard to spot. Yeah, it's impossible to like consider that. I think queen h6 is the most natural move here. Queen
Yeah.
h6, yeah. But then maybe knight f5, but I still that's very complex. Play knight f5 or knight g8 becomes very complex.
Yeah, after queen h6, knight f5 looks very good because if you even exchange the knight with your bishop, after bishop cross f5, you cannot do knight cross g6.
Yeah, but he might play knight h d6 after knight f5. But it is
Oh,
still I don't know if it works, but it will be very sharp. I
yeah.
don't know if he plays that it will become very sharp.
Hmm.
Yeah, queen h6 indeed looks very natural.
He's thinking this through. I think he's making a move. Um, did he move? No, he didn't move. As you all can also see the live stream from the
Yeah,
IIT campus.
yeah. If he plays g4, then then that'd be insane. Yeah. But g4 is still not the craziest move ever, but it is a hard move. So what did he
Yeah.
play? Oh, he took the bishop. Okay, he took the bishop. This looks wrong. I don't know.
The advantage is plummeted to plus 1.5.
Yeah, the problem with taking the bishop is now the rooks on the seventh rank can easily defend that 7 pawn. So mating threats are no longer there. And if he still can't take on g6 because of the same reason.
Yeah.
Queen is attacked. So in this saying rook c takes e7, right? It's any
Yeah.
problem
No,
with
no. Looks in my I don't know. It's saying rook d cross e7 here. Rook
okay,
e
so
cross e7. Yeah.
yeah, so okay, so both moves are fine. In mine it's showing rook c cross e7, so both are fine.
Yeah. Both are fine. Personally, I would like more rook, e cross e7 to
Yeah.
reinforce that pawn more strongly.
Yeah,
But
I
that somehow
also
also, yeah, somehow also blocks the queen's path. So I don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah, I also think rook c takes is an advantage that white can never contest the open
E file, yeah.
e file. Yeah, so it's called rook pros, the rook and the
Oh,
doubled up rooks. So yeah, that's kind of funny.
yeah. This what did that term came up in PogChamps?
Yeah. Podcast
Yeah,
rook pros. You know it.
yeah. I heard it from a guy at Mater, I think. I also saw maybe he had been in Hikaru's stream.
Yeah, it's actually a Fusli who termed that way rook pros.
Oh,
If you know, do you know Fusli? Who's Fusli?
he's a
She's also yeah
streamer,
streamer. Yeah,
no, Twitch
yeah,
streamer.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what happens.
So what does evaluation say now?
It's
Point
plus
wise.
2, plus 1.9 for white.
Yeah, plus
Plus
one point
1.9.
plus
Yeah.
1.9. Yeah. So you're saying rook c takes or e takes e7.
E takes E7.
Yeah, rook e takes e7.
Yeah, let's see what happens. I think he, I think he might play C cross E7 because that point of not being able to challenge the E file, it's strong.
Yeah.
And then otherwise the rook on C7 is not doing much. So
So
if he can,
I was saying if you play queen takes e7, will you play knight g6 check? That's my question. Because knight g6, king g7. If you take the queen, but then you take white's queen. Uh, yeah, but I don't think you play queen e7 because that's unnecessarily complicating the
yeah,
game.
Queen A7 is really complicated.
At how much depth do you check the evaluation? Like it's about 20, right?
23, 23,
20,
23.
23, yeah, 23.
Yeah, I may increase it, but it will take time. But we have lots of time here, so let's see. So Utkarsh Bhaiya to move. As you all know, the first game was won by Utkarsh Bhaiya, while after opening blunder in the London system by Harsh Bhaiya, which is rather once in a blue moon type of event. The second game, Utkarsh Bhaiya surprised everyone by not playing E4 and rather choosing the English. So we are here with the white had an advantage +2, and it looks white is having an advantage, but it's not something which can guarantee a clear win from this point onwards. So let's see
So yeah,
what happens.
someone's saying that the idea of taking the knight was to like to protect, not protect, like to remove the defender of g6 square. So that's also a very nice idea. Yeah.
Yeah. You have to do it, sooner or later. There are a lot more of threats, of taking on
Yeah,
knight
but
at the
that
right moment. Yeah.
the only thing that I didn't like about that move is that bishop was still very strong on the a3 diagonal, so you don't have to immediately trade it. But yeah, it's also fine. Okay, he does take on g6.
Yeah, but he took with queen. Is
Yeah.
the
Now what's
how you,
evaluation? I think it's very sharp now. He had to play queen h5 or queen g3. Yeah.
yeah.
What's the evaluation? It's gone very.
It's zero. It's zero.
Oh,
It's
it's
equal.
zero.
Oh boy.
But look at the attack. I mean, how can this be equal? Both
Boy.
had to play very precisely now. I think knight takes g6 was a slightly mistake.
Yeah, it's slightly inaccuracy, I think.
Knight takes is it's again like like creating some mess out of the position. It is either a very good move or a very bad move. Knight takes
Oh, he's sacking
g6.
a piece.
Yeah, he's second piece. So
Yeah,
Precious,
he sacked the
I
piece,
can't
no?
see your camera. Your camera gone?
He played queen G3.
Yeah, Precious, I can't see your camera. The camera is not visible. Is it gone or something?
Whose?
Yours. Is it on?
Your
Still?
net,
Oh
your net
yeah,
was a little shaky in the middle, but now it's quite right.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's fine now.
Now it's yeah, now it's fine. Yeah, he sacked the piece.
Okay.
Utkarsh Bhaiya sacked the piece. Sacked the knight on G6. I
Yeah,
don't.
of course you have
Is
to do
there?
that.
There's no force mate here because of the rook. Yeah, but there's no force mate. There's no force mate here.
So
What's
after
the what do you say? The three passed pawns. Yeah,
yeah after knight g6,
yeah,
he had to sack the knight because the queen.
yeah. Your
All
net.
right, it's working fine now. Now we have to share the screens. So something happened here. I forgot to pin it. Okay, now it's fine. Yeah, now it's fine.
Yeah, so we have resumed streaming.
Yeah, I think we resumed. Never resumed. And I can see it.
Oh, wait. I'm going back to the game.
So he did play queen and six check. So he did play that
Oh,
line.
Oh, wait a
Uh,
minute. I'm not there. 1 minute.
wow.
This game is turning out to be very more exciting now. Oh, what happened?
Oh,
Oh,
I
he played
understand.
it.
I understand the idea. He wants a perpetual. If Queen G3. But now you take the rook. That looks wrong. I take the rook.
Yeah, now we can take the rook.
So that was the idea. If you play King F7, then there's a perpetual, and that's how it hurts zeros. King.
Yeah, now it's plus 24 for white.
Oh my. I mean, King D7. I mean, like that looks so bad. The King D7.
Yeah. Oh boy, I think this game will also be, won by Utkarsh here.
Yeah. I mean, obviously rookie one, and there should be some checkmate there because King D7 is kind of forced. King D7. Um,
Then bishop f4,
bishop F5. Yeah.
bishop f5, and after that,
Okay. King C7.
yeah.
I don't
And then
see
you
it
give
actually.
the check with the queen, queen g7, and basically you
D7.
cannot block. You have to go to b7.
Uh, but then the king is safe, right? On B8. So maybe instead of bishop F5 immediately queen G7 is also an idea.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You have to
Immediately.
stop. Yeah, you have to
Immediately.
stop the king from getting into c7 and then escaping.
Yeah. So after taking king D7, maybe queen G7, and then king D6 is the early move, right? King D6 or
Yeah.
rook E7 is also possible.
Hmm.
Yeah, queen G7. Yeah, queen G7. If rook E7, it's still very complicated.
So force mate in 18 for white.
Yep. If anyone finds first mediating, it's time to put in the chat. So yeah, rook E7 is probably early move. Rook E7. So now what's the evaluation? Is queen G7 correct? I'm not
Yeah, it's
sure.
correct. It's now force mate in 17.
Okay. The rook is also holding here. I mean, you can't play king d6. King d6 looks too bad.
Yeah. I'm very surprised. Yeah, I was surprised and also astonished how he found rook a1,
Yeah,
rook a1.
rook a e1.
Yeah,
Yep, he's actually playing very well today.
yeah. So everyone was saying that in OTB he's very strong. OTB in longer time formats, the real
Yeah.
assessment chess.
So king d6. There is queen. King d6. What's the idea? King d6. This
He's
is
on
mate in one, right? This is mate in
mate in
one.
one, mate in one, mate in one.
Yeah, mate in one.
Yeah, he does it. Oh boy.
That's the match, guys. It was a really fantastic match, but in the end, Dwivedi fell for the enormous pressure put by Utkarsh.
I, there was some different. Then look, I sacrificed a piece because this piece was doing nothing.
Yeah.
I knew I will have enough compensation. I'll at least win this
Actually, he
pawn.
defended really well. The position where
Yeah.
you gave the piece,
Yeah.
the piece access, that was a draw. Means engine is showing 0.0, but the king is open. So
Yeah,
there
king
will
was
be
wide open,
immense
and
pressure.
this
Yeah.
whole thing was just out of the game.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of remaneuvering all my pieces from both sides.
And after that you played all the best moves. Like after queen h queen g3 and queen takes
Even was
g6.
really good.
Yeah, okay, even I was seeing from the start only. And,
If Black played rook g7, then it would have been equal.
yeah, rook g7, I calculated rook
Yeah.
g7, and then there was nothing. Like,
Yeah.
the whole thing was that this rook was blocking this path. And this move was bad. Because this whole move rook to
Rook
c7 was the whole point of playing the knight to this square because it was forking all these things. That's why he had to play this here. Bishop here. Then it was like everything went in. I just saw okay even will work anyhow because if he I just thought na that taking rook would be bad. Bishop here would be.
He didn't propose rook g7.
No. When I played rook even,
Yeah.
then what about bishop e6? Like bishop e6 and then this whole thing is blocking and I'll have to play this here and if he takes then there is nothing because rook takes this whole thing is doubled.
Yeah.
And like Then
you have enough compensation for
yeah,
a
I
piece.
just, at least have a perpetual.
End of a really exciting game. The second game is also ended now, so I think Utkarsh Bhaiya is now the.
I outplayed him in the opening only. Like
Yeah,
he,
opening.
he,
Yeah.
he, I knew he played Agincourt defense with E6. That's why I proposed. I ended up moving
You
C4.
had a very good
Yeah,
advantage.
yeah,
That's
C4,
right
E6,
from the
E4,
opening.
and then
Yeah.
like he played B6, and then I had the full second. So even that was very advantageous. Then I lost my advantage at some point of time by playing Queen D4 was a stupid move. I was thinking like it was just a simple tactic.
So, like, is there going to be another match, which is
Yeah,
basically a
third
dead
match.
trapper?
Third match.
Rochak Bhaiya has to clarify that.
Yeah.
Do I
Rochak
have two
Bhaiya.
players? Like two, I have one. The result is
Two
pretty
out
clear
of
now.
three.
Yeah, well, let's play third match.
Can we play blitz? Like, let's play 5 blitz.
Not on 5 weeks. I mean, they are also
You
five.
can play online. In that way, it will be easier to do everything on our side. Kar dena.
Yeah, so
So
Actually, I also had some work. It's already 9.
I think this.
It will
Okay,
take.
Um,
let's play one leads here.
Yeah. Let's play.
Okay, let's play one blitz. Yeah, over the board. That'd be fine.
yeah. So Aditya Bhaiya shared the link. So
I
as
just
of
yeah, I'll just play in the same game.
okay.
I'll try to be fast.
So for the viewers, Utkarsh Bhaiya has won the second game, and with that he has won the tournament. But we are having a third blitz game for the viewers. My suggestion: can both of you guys want to try blindfold?
Actually, yeah, Utkarsh Bhai has some work
I have some work
now.
as well.
So due to some prior commitments, your request of blindfold could not be acceded to. So we are playing blitz only.
Yeah.
So Pong Cloud is here for all the fans. They
This
dare
one is
and
for the
come.
fans. This one is for
This
the
one is for the
fans.
fans, for the fam.
Von Cloud Nakamura special.
Oh, isn't he losing the pawn?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's not the end of everything, right? Because the pawn is not usually the
yeah.
it's not usually the best pawn you can win. It's an okay pawn.
I can never play the Pong Cloud. I may develop health issues if I start playing Pong Cloud. Too much pressure.
Yeah, if you're playing Von Cloud, then you have to defend. Like in every move, you have to defend. That's the problem.
Yeah.
But if
Or you
black,
have to, yeah, or you have to come to the game drunk. In two ways,
yeah,
you play Pong Cloud.
yeah. Otherwise, you have to draw the game with two Von Clouds, like
Yeah.
Magnus and
Magnus and
Hikaru.
Hikaru in the
Yeah,
Champions Chess League, no?
yeah.
So Utkarsh Bhaiya has played d5. What is the move for white here?
So G3, yeah, G3 is an obvious move, kind of, yeah, G3 because you develop the bishop, and that's the only diagonal you can develop.
Yeah. F cross E will be the right move here, I think.
Yeah, I mean, you have to defend the king also. You play e takes d4, then you open up the diagonal
Yeah.
up to the king. So logically, also f takes.
Hmm.
Oh, he
So
played this wow. So he had to develop the bishop on the other diagonal. It's
yeah, but
risky.
it's risky. It also takes two, three moves more.
So it's got a king f2, bishop d3, something like that, I think.
Yeah, king f2, bishop d3, knight e2.
Bishop can come to f5 also, but I don't know. I don't know which is better. F5 is more active, but the king king also needs some protection. I think I don't. Not sure
You
which
could
one.
also play now knight c4 looks strong.
No, king f2, right? Yeah, king f2.
What about knight c4? Why didn't he play knight c4?
You have to get the king out the doors first,
Oh,
because the king is very weak on d2.
yeah.
So he plays bishop d3, which looks more safe. So engine is suggesting to take the knight. I don't know if why why,
No,
but
no.
it
It's suggesting knight b3.
yeah knight b3 or take the knight on a6, but he will never take the knight on a6 because
Yeah,
he just played bishop d3. Why would he take on the
yeah.
next move?
Knight b3 looks good. Oh,
So he didn't take. He played this check, which makes a lot of sense. Yeah, b5 is a very nice positional move because it prevents any knight jumps on c4, and
oh.
I think
No, will he exchange with the knight or the bishop? He does with the knight.
yeah knight
There's a curious in between move of knight e2 here, maybe.
knight e2, does it work? Yeah, knight e2 is probably very good, but you don't have to play that, right? Because knight
Yeah,
e2 is not going anywhere. Because
yeah.
you can play it anytime.
Now he can play knight e2.
Yeah, knight e2. Knight e2 kick the queen out of the town, and then decide what you're going to play next.
Yeah.
And queen is really strong. Yeah. You play queen e3, right? Queen e3.
Rook g. I think. Oh no, no. I was maybe thinking of bishop cross a3, but after rook cross a3 is no counter. I was thinking about c cross a3, then rook cross d3. That didn't work. So let's see what happening here. The two matches. The tournament is officially over because Utkarsh has won the tournament, but the third match it splits. This one is for the viewers, and we all have a bomb cloud here for all the fans of bomb cloud. This may be a good opportunity as Harsh Bhaiya frequently plays bomb cloud, and it's not true. He plays it good, so you can see the major ideas of this opening.
Yeah, I agree with you, Mohammed. It is to dynamize the pawn structure and weaken the queen side, but I don't know if we can take advantage of that. So that's why I thought why to play bishop takes a3. Bishop takes a6, sorry. Bishop takes a6.
Oh,
Oh, bishop. He's going for the glory. Yeah. You can't take it because knight g5 and
yeah, then there's before
knight g4, sorry. Knight g4. Or knight, yeah,
knight,
knight g4.
knight got g4, and there's no prevention there.
Yeah. So after queen e3, there's nothing for black, right? Bishop has to go back. Or it doesn't have to go back because again knight g4 is strong. But
No,
still,
no, it has to go boy. Otherwise, I will cross and then play. No, I can't play
yeah, f2 square is also covered.
f2 square. Yeah, yeah.
But he can. No, it doesn't work. I yeah, yeah, I don't know.
It's very complicated, getting very complicated.
Yeah,
The injustice thing,
queen h5.
five. Yeah, I don't know.
That looks insane. That's insane
Yeah,
because oh yeah, but because after taking the knight, the knight on g5, the knight takes g5, the queen is also hanging. So he can't defend the mating threat and the queen. So that's a queen h5 attacking the f3 pawn. So
oh,
that's a very nice move.
oh yeah.
So he plays more sensible move, trying to use the rook by moving the knight or something, and then rook at 6. But you can't move the knight because the bishop is hanging. If you move the knight, so let's see what happens. Now the game is going to become interesting.
Yeah.
Rook
I
A1
don't
is
think
Rook A1 is the best one. I mean, who will play Rook A1 here? I mean,
by mistake, even if you see want to. Oh, what is the blade?
King H1. So you want to
Yeah.
play Queen G1 after taking the bishop on G4.
Yeah. I think the engine is suggesting Queen H6. Aren't we losing a piece because of that?
What the heck? Queen H6. What? Oh, bishop takes F3 first. Wow. After Queen H6, Queen takes H6, bishop takes H3
Oh,
first, and then take the Queen.
oh boy.
Engines are so crazy, man. So after Queen H6, he play Queen F2,
Yeah.
and then I don't know, Bishop H3. I don't know.
Will he find Queen? No.
Queen H6, no, normally fine
Oh,
places.
that's
Hey,
blunder. Oh no, he was not able to take advantage of the blunder.
but
Knight
now,
G Knight G3 was very strong when he played Rook D8. Knight G3 was very
yeah,
strong.
but this one he thought the pawn on H2, yeah, the pawn on H2 can be defended with Queen G1. But the problem is, yeah, this move. Now he had to play Queen G2 or something. Already play something, and maybe you take on S2, but you're down a piece. But I think you have a lot of pawns. Lot of pawns. I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
not 100% sure if it's winning.
No, White has to play Queen G2 here. No,
Why does he have to, why he had to play that move?
otherwise Knight cross.
Oh yeah, knight cross H2. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Knight
correct.
cross.
He had to play Queen G2. Yeah. Correct. That's correct. So now, okay, now I was thinking Queen takes H2, but that white has some advantage after Queen takes H2 because white is up a piece. So
Yeah,
engine is telling Queen H5 to keep the tension.
he's up a piece, but the evaluation is equal because of the solid attack.
Yeah, but I think that knight sacrifice was not so sound because at first it was sound, but then after Queen G1, I don't think it was so good because Queen G1
Yeah,
defended the mate.
yeah.
A very nice suggestion by our friend Yugdeep. He says to turn off the engine. Sorry, man, we can't do that. Sorry, sorry.
We also need some comfort, bro. Why should we turn off the engine?
Yeah, we are not like grandmasters or something.
Yeah. So let's see. Oh, the next move he played. He played Queen.
He
H.
played. Yeah, that's the best move.
Yeah.
Queen's fine.
I think Knight G2, Knight G1. Oh, now another piece hack is being suggested. He did it.
But now can you take the knight? I don't think you can take the knight.
No,
Queen
you
is
cannot take. It will be
Queen
force
is.
mate on H1.
Ah, yeah. Correct, correct.
And the games up actually as by as flag has gone down.
This was a lost position as well, but it is coming
Yeah.
here.
What? Oh, time.
Timer.
कौन यहाँ पे जीता है कौन यहाँ जीता है
It was a very sharp game.
पोजीशन टूट चुकी थी
ऑन H4 भी losing था क्या?
कौन H4 पे लूजिंग G5 आ रहा है
हाँ, H4 खेल.
वही
G5 नहीं आएगा क्या
ground था.
अब लेट्स पर हाँ ठीक है मतलब पूरा मैं सारा इसीलिए सैक भी किया था कि अटैक कर सकूं
सही.
बिशप G4 इसने देख लिया मैं भी एक्सपेक्टेड था ये देख सकता ये Queen E3 was the only move which prevented it.
So the last match, the last exhibition match is over. Harsh Bhaiya lost on time. So this marks the end of the Mashal tournament, and Utkarsh Bhaiya has emerged as the winner with Harsh Bhaiya as the runner-up. Yeah, Rohan, do you have something to say?
Yeah, it was very well played by both of them. Yeah, Harshbhai did blunder at some point, but he defended very well still, even after getting worst position. But Utkarsh Bhai played too well because he played almost all the top engine moves, and yeah, that's very well played.
Yeah, the matches were of very, good quality, and it was very fun to watch them. So would the players like to say something, or should we end the stream? Allah Bhaiya, Utkarsh Bhaiya, Harsh Bhaiya, how,
Yeah.
how,
So this is over the board events happen.
Yeah.
Generally, we don't play inside. Here, there's a gymkhana where we have an official room, but it's actually closed at night, and due to
Yeah.
COVID restrictions, we are not allowed. So
We usually play in the rooms.
Yeah, so this is how we play. We also play blindfold and other stuff.
Uh, so for those of you who might be thinking, why are they playing on their bed with pajamas on? Not how usually they play. They usually play on a chessboard. There is proper etiquette, but now it's night and everyone wants comfort, so that's why they're playing on their bed.
Okay. Don't expect a comfortable table and chair in hostel. Okay.
Yeah, we do have, but we prefer.
Yeah. Bed is the best.
Yeah, for sophomores, I would suggest not to look too cozy at the hostel room. We may never look at it. So that's a health advisory.
Yeah, we did get masks. I have a mask, but I
Yeah,
No need of mask now, right?
no need of mask. They are in hostel. There no need of mask, and we cannot come to the hostel because of mask.
Yeah, because of mask.
Yeah. Without mask, you cannot enter. Once you enter, they won't.
So that was very, interesting games, and I think this marks the end of the Mashal tournament 2022, and it was a very exciting with the first stage and then the finals tournament, and we
we
got to
thank
wit-
Electronic Society for conducting such an event. We
yeah.
hope we'll receive our prizes soon.
So I think now we
Yeah.
can end the stream.
Yeah, thank you everyone for watching, and thank you for these exciting games, Harsh Bhaiya and Utkarsh Bhaiya, and we'll see you guys later.
Thank you also Malla Bhaiya for arbitrating and
Yeah,
making it all possible.
thank you,
All the
Bhaiya, and thank you, Rojik Bhaiya, for organizing this nice tournament.
yeah.